The moment you finished the journey, when you brought that vessel, I think, into Manhattan, what went through your mind?
When we passed the Statue of Liberty, I told Rian, I'm not picking up these oars again.
Yeah.
So that was the first thing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just, also said to Rian, who rows into New York Harbor? It's such a privilege.
I was saying to Jeremy, I mean, the one thing you will probably never do again, Basti, is say, I want to go anywhere, because you said, I want to go to New York. You ended up rowing more than 10,000 kilometers to get there. He's such a cheapskate.
I've got a good sense of humor, and I follow through, eh? So if you want to go shopping.
We're going to get to some of the difficulties in just a moment, but Rian, serious question. This was perhaps a bigger task than you thought. Were you a little naive?
I sit in this seat often when people ask me that question, and I can honestly tell you every single time. So we can beat the chest and be the hero and get the phone calls from famous people telling you how well you did, but when it comes down to it, I knew nothing. Fasti and I climbed into that rowing boat for the first time 2 days before we set off.
Yeah.
We could have hung out a little bit longer in Morocco. We didn't. And Fasti could probably explain how she saw in practice when I say, we've spoken enough about this. The doing is going to start. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in 2 days' time where we left.
I mean, that's an amazing strength to have, is to not do the talking, but to actually do the doing. Yeah, that's an amazing thing. I want to reflect, though. You spoke about some of the problems. Sore bottoms and backs and shoulders, hands frozen into rower's claw, headwinds, and of course you had numerous close calls with the nearby ships.
What is rower's claw? Show us.
Rower's claw, you think that you can't open your hands, but rower's claw is you actually can't close your hands. When you wake up, you can't close your hands in the mornings.
So we'd have to, if we're in the middle of the night, so it would top us 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, one person was getting out to go do business, you would then have to wake up and you'd have to consciously say to the other person, first of all, warm up your hands. Because the seas were so rough at times that if we opened the door at the wrong time, a wave would hit us, we'd not be able to grip firmly enough. So rower's claw, we did 1.8 million oar strokes each on this entire journey. So it's a lot. I don't know who's done 1.8 million times of anything.
What about the big ships? I think you mentioned the big ships.
Yeah, the close calls you had. And these are the real logistical issues when you're at sea, particularly in choppy seas.
Talk about naivety. First, he'll tell you 5 days from the end.
Yeah, the thing was we capsized as well, just off the coast of the Canary Islands. So our GPS transmitter that shows other ships where we are also broke. And 5 days from the end, we were in thick mist, 2 o'clock in the morning, this big... No, it's gigantic Russian oil tanker.
Beep it out, yeah.
Russian oil tanker called Krasnodar.
You'll never forget that.
No, it's like it almost came like 20 meters from us, and
you could see the bolts of the panels that put that whole ship together 2:30 in the morning, and that's very, very scary. It's about a 300-meter long. You can Google it and see what Krasnodar looks like.
I think what's interesting for us.
Who was rowing at that point?
We were sleeping. I woke Fasti up about 20 seconds before the ship passed 20 meters past us, just to get a life jacket on.
Aside from the hair-raising moments, though, and I think for Jeremy and I, we were discussing, talking to the two of you, is some of the unique experiences that only you could see in that context. Some amazing, life-changing imagery, I imagine.
No, definitely. You're out in the middle of the Atlantic, and you see the sunset, and you see the sun come up. It's just indescribable. I can't describe it to people what a privilege it is to be out there.
Man, it's such an amazing thing. We can talk about seeing a sunset and appreciating it. When we exclude the filter of all the things that are going on around in your life, you do not appreciate that sunset. As a Cape Townians don't appreciate Table Mountain. Yeah. Put Table Mountain around somebody who doesn't have the Diwani case and the airplanes going missing and all the politics and problems that we are so focused on. You take all of that away, that mountain does become more beautiful.